Hello, my dear student. Let's do a revision about what you had studied before. First, let's do a revision about division as grouping. As we talked before, if I have 6 counters and I wanted to put into groups of 3, so I have 6 counters and divided by 3 is equal to what? So, is equal to 2. So, how can I read it? I can read it as 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2. Excellent. Another example. Now I have 12 divided by 2 is equal to what? I have 12 counters and I wanted to divide it by 2. So, how many groups I will have? I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, I will have 6 groups. So, 12 divided by 2 is equal to 6. Now, what about remainder? He wanted to share 18 sweets between 14 students. What should I do? Let's distribute the sweets equally to the plates. Now, 4 in the first plate, 4 in the second one, another 4 in the third one, and another 4 in the last one. So, how many sweets remained? I have 2 candies left. So, my equation is 18 divided by 4 is equal to 4, and I have R2. Okay, now what about fraction? As we took before, we took fraction. I take half part of my pizza, so this is 1 out of 2 because I have 2 parts, so I can write it as fraction in digit as 1 out of 2 or in letter as half. What if I take 1 out of 3 parts? It's called 1 out of 3 and it's called third. Third, a letter and 1 out of 3 in digit. What about what out of 4? What out of 4? Can write it like this. And it's called fourth or quarter. What about 1 out of 5? This is 1 out of 5 and it's called fifth. 1 out of 6 and it's called sixth. And I have 1 out of 7 and it's called seventh. And 1 out of 8 and it's called eighth. 1 out of 9 and it's called 9. And 1 out of 10 and it's called 10th. And this is fraction. What about time? Let's do a bridge about time. I have in this clock the shorthand in 1 and longhand in 12. So my time is now is 1 o'clock. What about if my shorthand between 7 and 8 and my longhand in 6? So my time now is 7:30. Okay, now I have my shorthand in 1 and my longhand in 3. This is 1 and 15. What about if my shorthand is between 1 and 2 and my long hand in 9? So my time now is 1 and 45. What about the paragraph? I have three students like apples and two students like banana and just one student like orange and four students like strawberries. And I wanted to create the paragraph for it. So four students like apples, so I will color four squares. One, two, three, four. And two students like bananas, so I have two squares for banana and one only for orange and four for strawberries. So one, two, three, four. Okay, now let's take the 3D shapes. We took before a pyramid or square based pyramid like this and cuboid. This is called cuboid, sphere. We took cone and cube, triangular prism and cylinder. Let's take some examples from our life. Pyramid like this pyramid. Egypt pyramids like this shape, and this shape also is pyramid. What about prism? Prism, all of these shapes are looks like prism. What about cylinder? Cylinder, this cube. This cube is like cylinder, and this also. This one, sphere. This tomato is like sphere, and the ball and palm is like sphere. What about cuboid? This is cuboid, this one, and the book is like cuboid. What about cone? Cone is carrot like cone in this shape, and also the cone of the ice cream. What about cube? Cube, this is cube. This house looks like cube. This gift is looks like cube also. Hope you enjoy our revision for today. Thank you.